Imagine a world where zombies exist, journalism still matters, and conspiracy theories aren't just the domain of your one weird uncle. They're deadly, contagious, and potentially sponsored by Big Pharma. Sound fun? Oh, it is. Today, we're diving into one of the most surprisingly brilliant zombie trilogies you'll ever read, the Newsflesh Trilogy by Mira Grant. Hi there! Welcome to Fantasy for the Ages. I'm Jim, and this is the channel where I, alongside my son Zach, explore great stories from across fantasy, science fiction, horror, and other nerdy things in between. And no, you're not infected with the Kellis Amberley virus, unless you've suddenly developed a taste for post-apocalyptic politics and world-class blogging. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button like it's a zombie coming at you down the hallway. Now, let's get into why this trilogy devoured my brain in the best possible way. I'm here to talk to you about the Newsflesh Trilogy by Mira Grant. Now, that's a pen name for the marvelous American author Shannon McGuire, very accomplished, though this is my first experience with her. This trilogy includes three core novels: Feed, which came out in 2010, Deadline, 2011, and Blackout, which came out in 2012. There's also a whole buffet now of novellas that expand down the world, and in 2016, Grant released Feedback, a full-length companion novel that gives us another angle on the original story. And yes, I'm continuing through all of this stuff. This trilogy blends horror, science fiction, mystery, political thriller, satire, and character-driven drama in a way that, frankly, shouldn't work, but it does. Like, can't put the book down at 2 a.m. even though I have a meeting coming up at a.m. kind of way. The setting? It's the year 2040. The zombie apocalypse has already happened. We survived. Society has rebuilt. And now they're dealing with a chronic kind of end times. Enter Georgia and Sean Mason, siblings, bloggers, thrill seekers, and professional truth tellers. They land their dream gig covering a presidential campaign, the official news bloggers of one of the candidates. And then everything goes wrong. Very, very wrong. There's murder, intrigue, betrayal, virology, conspiracies, and of course, zombies. But here's the real twist: the real monsters aren't always undead. I totally enjoyed these stories, but my experience may not be enough for you. Why should you read this trilogy? Well, here are 10 reasons this series infected my imagination and may be perfect for you. Number 1, zombies with science-backed logic. There's no magic here. The virus is medically detailed, horrifyingly plausible, and updated with CDC memos. I mean, it's scary to think that somehow this might be able to happen. 2, strong sibling dynamics. Georgia and Sean Mason are everything: snarky, loyal, devastatingly real. You love these characters. You don't necessarily love everything that happens to them. 3, bloggers as action heroes. This is a love letter to journalism at its truest sense, where we really care about the facts and nothing but the facts. Also, they shoot zombies on live streams. 4, gutsy plot twists. Just when you think you're safe, Mira Grant sucker punches your emotions and does it repeatedly throughout the trilogy. 5, political conspiracy that's eerily prescient. If you liked the political corruption in the Hunger Games, child's play. That was nothing. This is a whole nother level. 6, actual consequences. Characters die. Characters you care about. Choices matter. No one here has plot armor. 7, clever world building. Blood tests before entering Starbucks, retinal scans at your door, and security processes partially as theater, with everyone knowing it but pretending they don't. This world feels real. 8. It's funny. There's snark, sarcasm, and delightful dry humor even amid the horror. 9. A sharply written satire of the human condition. As much as things have changed, having experienced a zombie apocalypse and surviving as a society, so much stays the same. For example, people can suck. Politicians can be terrible. Power corrupts. And everyone loves to watch a good car wreck. But 10, final reason. Mira Grant's prose is razor sharp, tense, intense, oddly beautiful when it wants to be. I devoured these books, powered right through the trilogy, boom, boom, boom. I mean, Feed hooked me with a gut punch of an ending. Deadline hurt as you see the ramifications of book 1 playing out. Blackout left me reevaluating life choices. Is this truly what the world might be? Now I'm diving into the novellas, like it's my own personal truth campaign. Give me more, I must know everything. Book 4, Feedback, is already lined up as I move through the novellas. I'm going to hit it at the appropriate spot. Mira Grant managed to take a genre that's often dismissed as brainless, pun intended, and made it vital, smart, emotional, and honestly, kind of prophetic. Although we hope the zombie apocalypse doesn't truly come. So if you like zombies with brains, and brains being eaten, tight-knit sibling duos, political thrillers wrapped in horror fiction, and stories that make you both laugh and scream, cringe, then give the Newsflesh Trilogy a try. Take a bite out of it. You might love the taste. And if you've already read it, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your favorite moment. No major spoilers, please, for others who will check these out. Did you cry when you read Feed? Because I know some of you did. And if you've read Feedback, that book 4 that's waiting for me, or the novellas that I'm still working through, what's your take on those? I don't have any full spoiler commentary here because I got my friend Eric Hahn to read this. He's been a guest on the show, and I'm going to see if I can get him back, and we'll do full spoil talk about this when he's done. He's working on book 2 now. But that's what I have for you today. Thanks for hanging out here at Fantasy for the Ages and joining me for this conversation. If you enjoyed this review, again, give it a like, share it with fellow zombie enthusiasts, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Now get out there and read more fantasy and sci-fi and horror, and maybe avoid unregulated virological experiments, okay? We'll talk to you next time.